Oh, I'm going to show you how to use the keyword research tool for Surfer SEO. One thing with this tool that's extremely helpful is relevancy and tying together the core keyword that you're going to target for any given article, but have it be done with a correlation and a relevancy to other core keywords. Ahrefs does do this in some way. That's the other tool that I use extensively. And that with the concept that they use is basically a parent topic that the underlying keywords will build to. The underlying either long tail keywords or latent search intent or questions, or what people are also talking about that are related to the underlying core keyword. But in this instance for Surfer, I like using both now because Surfer takes a different approach that sort of builds that content web. And you'll see like in the content planner or even content editor and even audit in a certain way is sort of like building silos that are highly relevant to help you rank and highly authoritative and correlated amongst each other. So, well, and all of those lead to more authority. So let's say I was going to write a review on Surfer SEO. But what I'll do here is I like starting out with just that broad parent level core keyword, or even keyword in general. So what's the broad topic here? And that's Surfer SEO review. So I'll create that tag. It instantly populates pretty quickly here. And so one thing that's very nice is this sort of similarity here. So you can filter and sort by similarity and by search volume. So that's similarity, and then having same term. And if you can see on the left hand bar here with where my mouse is, you can do it by having same terms, questions, and it's running a little bit slow right now. Hopefully this will come back, but let's just try to rerun it again. So right now it automatically sorts by the highest similarity. I like starting out here because then I can build and check in to the clipboard other terms that I want to build off of this. And then do how to use. And generally in any sort of review, right, I like touching on other reviews, touching on the company, pricing, certainly, how to use the tool, and then what the tool is about in different segments. So content editor, audit, I would say just keep doing additional tools, and then tutorial, keyword research, which we're talking about, all the different segments of the actual software that are important. And so we've built that. I'm going to hit research. And this is great because now we've built this analysis right off of these keywords. And so clustering that sort of outline together to then run and rerun research off of that. So you hit create. After you hit research, it automatically generates. But here now, within our segment, we have Surfer SEO review. And they have a tool, right? Keyword Surfer, which is an Chrome extension, probably worth touching on. Surfer SEO, keyword research spaces. So now we have this kind of clipboard. We can also do things like having the same term. So Surfer SEO would be that underlying same term. And it starts there, and then you'll get into this more longer tail. And so then from there, I've added in Surfer SEO Chrome extension. I think we built just enough to go off of here. I'll hit research one more time. So now we have this sort of similar keywords again off of what we've built here on the left-hand bar. I'm looking through to see if there's anything else that I'd want to include in a review type post. Nothing's there. And let's take a quick look at questions. I like maintaining this similarity the most, let's say. In this outline now, Keyword Surfer, the extension, obviously has its own little cluster. And I would have how to use the keyword extension, which is Keyword Surfer, and then have underlying features underneath that, and then bifurcate that out by how to use Surfer SEO and bifurcate the two within that same post, but just make sure that there's separate headers within that. There's other different questions. I would say these are good for building, but these aren't really relevant at all. This is what you need to start surfing, but these top two ones are. These are good for building FAQ off of these. I'm going to hit research one last time. And now we have a pretty robust, that surfer keyword in there. And so now we have a robust outline of significant terminology to go off of and keywords, both on a core keyword basis as well as secondary. In this instance, then, what's great for me is exporting this data. And it instantly, as you can see, goes right into a CSV. It has a tendency to name the file to be too long. Okay, here, it's exported to CSV. And I'm going to open this up. I have it open here, but I want to, here's our core keyword right here where we're targeting. And then what I tend to do is then go into Ahrefs and cross-check this, because I like Ahrefs best for sort of volume and idea generation. I like Surfer SEO's keyword research tool specifically for content planning and content outlines. It maintains that cluster of relevancy and builds like an outline. As I go through these keywords, I can see how this article is coming together. We start with the review. We get into what is Surfer SEO. We talk about the pricing. We talk about the how to use. And then we talk about all the different types of tools underneath that, which would be then like the Surfer SEO extension, the keyword research tool, the content editor, the audit tool. And then we would have, even under the Chrome extension, we have our own how to use, that keyword Surfer Chrome extension. And then finally touch on reviews as well as a finale. And then at the bottom, we would have the FAQ. But a lot of that would be touched on when you run the content editor. But what I would do is typically just toss all of these into the content editor. But before I do it, I like cross-checking with Ahrefs. Let me just copy and paste that in there. Let me show you here. Just copy and paste. Let that search run. And then now we have all of our different volume, global volume, traffic potential, and even these data points can be refreshed and, of course, exported to another CSV version that gives you more data to work with. Hopefully this is helpful. The keyword the keyword research tool within Surfer SEO can be extremely powerful. I highly suggest you use it. It's great for maintaining relevancy, building a robust content outline, and then can be passed on. But my approach is targeting a core keyword, then building secondary keywords around it to make that an outline. And then if you have a writing staff, that can really build into a more robust content outline and brief for them to go off of. Hopefully this is helpful. Please let me know if you have any questions. Happy to answer them. And don't forget, I'll drop a link to Surfer SEO in the description below. Feel free to use that to try out the service. And thanks for watching.